think we're live, Molly. I think we're nearly live. We're live. That looks terrible quality. That's really out of focus. Should we see if we can do something about it? You're not helping though, are you? You're not helping. You've just got your big head in the way. Let me mess with that. Is that better? Is that better focus? Oh, some people are in. Good morning, Shazad, Scooby Shaggy, Adam Kelsey, Lil and Alf, Tazzy, Reselling Polly Sam, Jason Entwistle, Phoebe, Lexi Lex, and Dave. Dave says hi from the loo. Nice, thanks, Dave. Heather and Gemma Lou. Good morning, everybody. I was just twiddling with my camera. Is it now better? Because it was very soft focus. I mean, I look better in soft focus, but is it better now than it was? Good morning, Cass. Nice to say you too. Good morning, Karin, Paul and Lou. Good morning, Mandy Michelle. I think I've said Lil and Alf already. Good morning, Carrie. Hello. How the devil are you all? I love you too, Lex. Love you too. Even with this hair, do you still love me with this hair? Will you still love me with terrible hair? Hope so. Hope so. Good morning. It's been 11 million years. Dave says his car boot's been cancelled. That's why I've just gone back to the loo, Dave. You just decided to spend the day in the bathroom. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I don't know. It seemed like forever. Oh, Lex says she'll love me with no hair. Good, because I'm very much at the point of pulling it all out. Good morning, Starshine. Mandy, I've missed you all too. I've missed each and every single one of you. I spent every night crying into my pillow, reciting names of the chat, wishing you were all here. Adam doesn't love the singing. What's wrong with my singing? I have the voice of an angel. I don't use it when I'm singing, but I have one. So how are you all? Have you all been well? Have you all been well behaved, more importantly? I told you all to be good before. Good morning, Zahir. Zahir would have been good. I told you all to be good before I went away. Now I want to know if you actually were good. I know that Lex stood in for me on Sunday morning. Did you a Sunday morning live? I don't know if she did it both Sundays. Did you do it both Sundays, Lex? Monty's still snoring, so Karen hasn't been out yet. Karen says she's missed my face. This one. The holidays were lovely. Lex says she's been very naughty. I know you have, Lex. I know all about that. Carrie's been to the car boot. Not great, but it got you out of bed in the sunshine. No sunshine here. Overcast and threatening to drizzle. You only did one Sunday live, Lex. Slacker. See? You leave somebody else to be you, and they slack. Peeing down for Adam Kelsey. No car boot. Piddling down for Sam. It was lovely Friday and Saturday, but it's gone very, very grey and dreary today. Oh, no. Whatever bag you're unpacking, don't. No. Sorry, Molly's trying to unpack the bag. Remove that. Yes, I know what you found, but it's not for you. Peter's just about to leave his car boot, so he's going to watch when he gets home. Who's coming? Oh, here comes my channel invader. Good morning, Lainey. Here's Lexi Lou. All right, Bab, you coming in? There you go. Live on YouTube. Do not swear. Tell everybody in the world, all out there, look through the camera, what you were doing at 1 o'clock this morning.
I can't remember.
You can't remember what you were doing at 1 o'clock this morning? You were sitting on the side of my bed bleeding from the nose. Weren't you? Bleeding and snotting and sobbing, basically. Basically, we bring a child for that and we make it bleed from the head. That's how horrible nosebleed at 1 o'clock this morning, didn't you? Yeah. She's not royal. Her blood is red. Who else? Who's in that? Gemma says she loves rainy bank holidays as it increases sales. Yeah, good point. Sam's off to the charity shop. Who have I missed? I've missed somebody. I'm sure I have. Somebody come in? I thought somebody came in. Oh, Peter says it's warm in Epsom. He's got all the sunny weather. And this is Big Lex here, Bad Biscuit. And she says, have you been a silly bean? Are you sure? Did you get a bit distressed about your nosebleed? Did you get yourself into such a state? Were you snorting all over my bed? She was a bit. There's Shelley Braithwaite. Look, she's come in. And Joan Morris. Say good morning. Say good morning, Internet. Richard Payne. Look, there's Richard Payne. He's in as well. Hi, Rich. So, yeah. Where are you going in a minute? Breakfast. I'm not going to breakfast. I'm here with you guys instead. That's dedication. I could have gone to breakfast. Or I could have done this. Here I am doing this. What's that? Is that your evil breakfast face? Lex says, at least you don't wee on my bed like Molly does. You don't wee on my bed, do you? You wiped your bum on my pillow once.
That's Buddy.
And there's Steela. Steve says hi, Lex.
Hi.
Steve, the beardy one who I beat in the arm wrestle because he's rubbish. Yeah. Dave says, does Bacon Face also sit on my knee? No, not anymore. Not now. She's 22 and massive.
Stop.
Gemma says she really likes your evil breakfast face. That one. Morning, Chris. Right, go and finish getting ready. I think you've got water dogs. Come on, go on early breakfast. Chop, chop, do some work. So yeah, it was breakfast or live stream, and here I am. I hope you appreciate me. Probably, Lex. We'll probably sort something out. Good morning, Darren. Yeah, so I have to go and do a proper job of work this afternoon. I'm covering the door for my friend Tammy at the club she works at. I'm going to be a bouncer. If your name's not there, you ain't coming in. I've done Friday, Saturday and Sunday because they're very short staff, so I'm just helping out. So I've actually got to go and have a proper job, which I don't particularly, it's reminding me why I don't have a proper job. I don't like it. Which is why I'm here now, which is why I'm here early, because otherwise I would have made myself late for work. Good morning, Lucy. So yeah, so that's why I'm here now. I've done 2 car boots this morning. I'm going to give you the haul from the second car boot first because that's tiny. Fringe needs cutting, Lucy says. Tell me about it. Fringe really needs cutting. I'm peering out from the undergrowth. I'm going to get my my Tap Doctor script out in a minute and start reading that. That's got a lot about the fringe in it. Joe says, good morning, everyone. I chose that. Shut up, buddy. I would have chosen the breakfast. That's some dedication. It is, isn't it? It is. But what I'm going to do is at some point during this live stream, I will consume this and I'll make myself feel better. Next said, wait, this is a real reselling channel. We don't want to know about real jobs. See, I haven't got a proper job permanently. I'm literally just helping out my friend because she's really short-staffed. So I'm just covering the door. And today is the last day. It's all going to go a bit silly now because they want to go out. Boys, girls, stop! Hurry up now, otherwise you're just going to ruin my live stream, which is a vision of professionalism and I don't know what else it's a vision of. What's it a vision? I don't know. Dave says you could be a bouncer, Steve. How could he? He's a wimp. How could he be a bouncer? Nah. Lex is saying nah at you. Says Lex. So I got. This is a tiny haul from the second book I wrote. Really, because my heart wasn't in it. By the time I got to the second one, I was tired and I was like, meh. So I got a 50p large size all-in-one swimming costume. 50p, can't go wrong. Size 22 resort swimming costume. So well, large sizes. I got 50p, a little tea comforter.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Lex. Enjoy your breakfast. Bring me back a sausage. What do you mean, no? Kids these days. Oh, yeah, so I forgot that. I got a Sophie, which is what the dogs were finding in the bag and trying to steal earlier. Can you hear them? Can you hear the dogs hacking because they're all great? Lex, you always want a sausage. Oh, for breakfast, you mean? And I got these. Iron Fist, £3. Bought these at the last minute. On my way out, back to the car. I saw Mark Walsh at the car boot sale. Hello, Mark. You won't be watching because he was still rummaging while he was off to trench. So these are originally $74.98. I wonder if they charge per shoe at Iron Fist. $74.98 for these originally, and I will find out what they're called. I used to know what these ones were called. Strawberry Rose or something like that. Anyway, for £3, Iron Fist shoes that were originally £75. There'll be some money there, although they are tiny, tiny size. They are weeny, weeny size. They are 37. Is that a 4? I think that's a 4, isn't it? Hang on. Let me go to my research facility, which is a bit of stick on the wall. 37 is a 4. Look at me knowing stuff. There you go, Joe. Joe says they're lush. If you're a size 4, Joe, let me know. They're literally unworn. They have not a speck of wear on them. So, yeah. So they were £3. And there goes the Sophie again, squeaking away. I've also had 2 offers while I was out this morning on stuff that I'm not selling at that price. So, hang on. Oh, ka-ching! Oh, I've got a message. Nobody likes a message, do they? Would you cancel this order, please, as I've changed my mind? Why? Why do people buy stuff? It's only £7. If I spent £7 and changed my mind, I'd go, oh, well, it's only £7. Right, that one I will accept. There we go. I've accepted an offer. But Lex says she wants an iron fist. I'm sure you do. In a velvet glove? Joe's a size 8. They're size 4, Joe, so you'd have to wear them both on one foot and then hop. Oh, Mark Wall says, I'm in Bristol for a wedding. Hi, Carla. Hi, Mark. Not my wedding. I'm not getting married. Darren says, replied back, I was going to cancel, but I changed my mind. Yeah, if you are, by the way, if you're out there, and you are a gentleman and you are in possession of gentlemanly accoutrements, in other words, if you have a penis, you may not have seen my Instagram story, but one of our seller ladies was sent a very graphic picture, unsolicited, on Instagram this week, of a full frontal penis, which she did not want to receive. So I'm going to put this out there. If you are watching this, if you are a man and you are in possession of a penis, the only time you should send someone a picture of it is if they ask you to. If they specifically say, I'd like to see a picture of your penis, then it's fine. If they haven't said that, then you should assume that they don't want to, and just admire that picture yourself in the privacy of your own bathroom or whatever the hell you people do who've got penises. We don't want to see them unless we specifically ask to. The only exception to that is Lex, who apparently wants to see everybody's. Okay? Just so you know. Zahir says that's gross. Is that the shoe or the penis or my fringe or what? Let Zahir. I presume it's the sending of penis pictures. It is gross. It is gross. But and furthermore, I don't want to sound like a man hater because I'm not a man hater. I think men have their place in the world. I don't think their place in the world should be in a small box somewhere, but they do have their place in the world. Not a man hater, and I'm not a penis hater. I quite like penises, but they do look a bit silly unless you are already quite excited about the one that you're going to look at. So if you've already got to the point where you're thinking, quite like the idea of this penis, then maybe they look okay. But the rest of the time, they just look a bit daft. So don't send pictures of them, because what we do as women, we do one of two things. We either go, ugh, or we go, that's it. That's what we do. None of us go, whoa. None of us. Nobody does that. Nobody goes, whoa, that's a good one. Whoa, I'm going to give him. Nobody does that. It's literally, or... And sometimes, if we're in a particularly jocular frame of mind, we show them to our friends and all our friends point and laugh too. So just be aware of that before you send pictures. If that's what you want, if you're looking for public disapproval or public hilarity, that's the only time that it's worth sending a picture. I've finished my rant. Tazzy Inns, hi. Or Ines, sorry, I might be reading that wrong. Yeah, Lex says they always look silly. Like Gonzo's nose, says Zia. Mark Wall says, yeah, the mirror behind the toilet in the Premier Inn Hotel doesn't make for good viewing when peeing. That's the thing. If you've ever wanted to know what you look like when you're on the toilet, then the Premier Inn is the place to find out. Right. Okay, so I finished my public service announcement, and I'm sure that none of the gentlemen who tune into my live streams are of the slightly odd type who think that sending pictures of their appendages to an unrelated lady, don't send them to your relations either. I'm sure none of you would do such a thing, but maybe somebody will wander into this. Maybe somebody will watch it back later. Maybe it'll pop up on somebody's feed, and they'll think, "Oh, I thought that was a good idea. Now I know it's not." Good morning, Claire. There you go. Joan said I got one in an eBay message after I put up a listing selling a pair of leggings I was wearing to model them. What you should have done, Joan, is modelled them wearing one of those big, is it called a cup that they wear during sports, men wear to protect? If you'd modelled them wearing that, then you'd have had them for a bit much. That would have put him off. Adam says, my mum hates it when I make that mistake. Is that when I said don't send them to relatives? Okay, back to the haulage. I got a set of Pimpernel placenets for £1. Unfortunately, I dropped them when I was going out of the car, and now I've split the box. So I'm going to have to mend the box. But a set of Pimpernel placenets for £1. They are English villages. Shall we see if any of you live in any of these English villages? Does anybody live in Troutbeck in the county of Westmoreland? If so, does it still look like that? I feel like these English villages have got like kind of yokels on in farming smocks and things, and I think that's less likely to be how it looks now. Welford-on-Avon in the county of Warwickshire Hands up if it looks like that now. Hands up if you live there and it looks like that. With sheep rambling aimlessly down the high street. Chilham in the county of Kent. Apparently looks like that. Or it did. This is very unfocused, isn't it, this camera? I have to get someone to come around and do something technical. Woolpit in the county of Suffolk. Great Ayton in the county of Yorkshire. I have to say, Great Ayton looks really nice. It's got a kind of a weir going through the middle. And that looks like somewhere I'd like to visit. Maybe I'll go. Maybe Lex. Oh, sorry, I've got hiccups. Maybe Lex and I will go there on our UK tour that we're going to do soon. And Castle Combe in the county of Wiltshire. Now, Castle Combe I've been to, and it does look somewhat like that now. The buildings are still there, but the yokels have gone. There is no Cockermouth or Scunthorpe. Dave says he's going to put sausages on the shopping list so that he can do some photos. And Lex saw some pimping off at £28 yesterday. Were they English villages, Lex? Tell me they were English villages. Peter's back. Hi, Peter. Darren says, I know someone who lives in Bell End in Bromsgrove. Great. Where are you from, Bell End? Okie dokie. So these, I've got quite a lot of clothing and it's all kind of jumbled up. So you have to excuse me while I try and remember what went with what. I know I paid £3 for these items. So £3. They tried to charge me £2 and I insisted on giving them £3 because I thought you really underpriced it. So I've got an Anne Harvey dress. This is brand new with its tags and the original price was £50. And that's a size 26. You won't really be able to see it properly. Most of you don't give a shit about clothes anyway, so it won't matter. So an Anne Harvey dress in a size 26, brand new. All of this was brand new with tags. And they only wanted £2. I was like, I'll give you £3. And then I thought I'd still been a bit tight, to be honest. This is Lovell, which is not a brand I know, but it's a Christmas jumper. So a large Christmas jumper, brand new with tags. And it is time to start stocking up on the Christmas jumpers, believe it or not. It is time to start buying them. Good morning, Caroline, Mrs. M. Has anybody else come in that I've missed? If I have, good morning. I'm sorry I missed you. This one is Anya Madsen, which sells through McKay's, which used to be cheap and now isn't McKay's. And this was £29 originally, so that's brand new with its tags. That's a size 26, or might be a 28 actually. If I'm lying, you just have to put up with it. This one is another Anya Madsen, original price 22. This is a size 26, brand new with its tags. And this one is just Bon Marché, but again, brand new with its tags, £16 originally. And all of that little lot was £3 for all of it. So 5 items for £3, 60 pence each, isn't it? 60p for all this brand new stuff. So couldn't resist that, even though I absolutely do not need clothing in stock. I really do need to sharpen this camera there. Oh, that's worse, isn't it? Better, worse, or about the same. All I can see in the chat now is, hi, Caroline, morning, Caroline, morning, Caroline, hi, Caroline, more Caroline. Hi, Peter, Peter, Caroline, Journey, Caroline. I didn't do a holiday vlog this time, Peter. I did consider it, but because I went away with, although I went away with Tammy, who I often holiday with, we also went with another couple, and they're not remotely YouTubey, internet-y, interested in being online, and it would have been very patchy to be able to film without them. When I say another couple, Tammy and I are not a couple, but you know what I mean? They were a couple, and Tammy and I went with them. Good morning, Shiver Me Timbers Tat. So yeah, it would have been really awkward to film for 10 days with people who didn't really want to be in the filming. So I didn't do one this time. So, but it was a very nice place. Darren says, huge car boot yesterday, found nothing, going again tomorrow. Darren, if you found nothing at a huge car boot, then you're not in buying mode, mate. Because there's always something. Caroline says, no car boot today for me, maybe tomorrow. And Lex says, did Tammy not put out for you? I expect she would have done if I'd wanted to, because I am irresistible. Yeah, and Peter, yeah, so I understand I made that. Like I said, I'm not saying that they would have gone, don't film us, but they didn't particularly, you know, not their thing. Not their thing, so. Is Jason out whistling? Yeah, he is, okay. Jason, I didn't get any Harry Potter DVDs, but I did get a couple of mugs. So these are just standard issue. I've had these by the 1,000, but it's not so often you find the Piglet one. Piglet and Eeyore seem to be harder to come across than Tigger and Pooh. So I've got Piglet and Pooh today, and they were 50p each. Jason's in bed with a bad back. Got sent home from work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. And Phoebe says, I bought more than Darren. It must have been, he must not have been in buy-in mode if you bought more, Phoebe, because you're not really the car boot fan, are you? Yeah, visions of having to pack it all up when we move. Absolutely. I saw Mark Walsh at the car boot sale this morning, and he's moving to the other end of the country. And he said, last week I came out and I filled the car, and then the next day I got my moving date, and I was like, what have I done? I've now got to move all this stuff with me. For £1, I got these. I'm going to say these 3 items and another book, which will turn up in a minute. So I got two That's Not My books, which the other one's still in the trolley somewhere. Now I am one, which I didn't want, but she chucked it in anyway. And this, now, it's only it's in a box. The box says Indulgence. I've just realised I've moved the camera so much that you can't see what I'm looking at. The box says Indulgence, and I don't recognise that gift box from anywhere. But it's quite a nice little bangle in there. It says on there, cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, and live today. Cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, live today. It's repeated twice. I don't think it has any hallmarks. Hang on while I take my glasses off so I can see. No, there's no hallmarks, so it's just costume jewellery, which I thought it would be from the box, to be honest. But it's quite a nice bangle. So bear in mind, it went in a pile of stuff for £1. Why wouldn't you? Where am I now? Reading chat. Talking about Jason's back. Lex says, is there a That's Not My Penis book? Lex, I reckon it would be a bestseller, and I think you should write one. I think we should. Is the camera out of sync with my speech? Is my speech gone out of sync? It looks really odd from where I'm sitting. But yeah, I think we should accumulate all the pictures that people have had that they didn't want, and make a That's Not My Penis book. That's not my penis. It's far too purple. That's not my penis. It looks like Gonzo's nose. That's my penis. It's in my trousers where it belongs. I think I've half written this. I've half written this book already. Phoebe says she bought a great Jacques Vert straw occasion hat, though, for a couple of quid with a matching bag and scarf. Nice, that'll go. Caroline would have been all over that. I don't know if Caroline's still here, but she would have been all over that like a rash. Karen says her local car boot's on tomorrow, but her and Darren are stripping in the living room. Sorry, stripping the living room. I mean, you're married, Karen. You can strip in the living room whenever you want. Positive affirmations. Thank you, Claire. Yeah. Yeah. Indie Chick says, good morning, car boot. Cancelled here today. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. And Adam says, I wouldn't want to be the picture editor of that book. Now you know how women feel when those pictures arrive. Okay. Yeah, these 3. I paid £5 for these 3, and I'm so out of my comfort zone with men's clothes, you wouldn't believe. But I've got England football shirt from 2007 to 2009. It's long sleeved, which I didn't expect from a football shirt. Are they normally long sleeved? I thought they were normally short sleeved. Does anybody know anything about football shirts? Is it worth £1 million? Have I made my fortune by buying this shirt? Somebody say yes, you have. Not Lex, because she tells lies. England. Oh, Indy's been to Indy's been to a festival in Newcastle. Peter says it was 20 degrees at 9 a.m. in Epsom, so the car boot was lovely, and they'll probably go tomorrow. Not that I need more stuff. That's what I was like. Oh, car boot. For weeks, not that I need any stock, but I'm going. Okay, Lex says I've got an 86 England shirt on auction. Yeah, but it's not an 86. This is a, what did I say? It was 2007. So that's considerably newer than yours. Some players wear long sleeve shirts. But yeah, 2007, 2009. Is it worth £1 million? Come on, people. Believe in me. I believe in you. At least £12.99. Well, fair enough. Like I said, I paid £5 for these 3 for these 3 items altogether. That's a lie. I paid £6. A Pringle golf jumper with a classic diamond pattern. Feels unworn, to be honest. It feels very much shop creased rather than worn and washed. Again, no idea whether Pringle jumpers go for it. I know Pringle's a reasonable name, and no idea whether golf jumpers are worth having, and no idea whether anybody wants garishly patterned diamonds. But I was buying. Karen says I sold the short sleeve version last year. Can't remember how much I got. Well, thank you, Karen. It's almost helpful. Almost. Too big for Ronnie Corbett, that jumper. He's dead anyway. He's not wearing anywhere near as many jumpers as he used to. And this is Lyle and Scott. No, it says Lyle and Scott Vintage. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you've written vintage in it, that means it's modern. Things that are vintage don't have vintage written in them because they aren't vintage when they're made. They're made when they're new, and then they become vintage years and years later. And nobody goes around relabeling stuff with vintage. So this is modern, but says vintage just to confuse me. And it's it's a Lyle and Scott kind of shell suity feely stuff. Is this? It's not quite shell suity, and it's got a roll up hood, and it's a medium. And I've no idea whether it's worth having. No idea whatsoever. It's got is that a broken zipper, or did they just make them sharp to the end? It's got a zipper pull missing on the pocket. But if it had 50 quid in the pocket, that would make it all right, wouldn't it? It hasn't got 50 quid in the pocket. But yeah, so one missing zipper pull. Although it has got a zipper pull on the hood. Now, if you were me, would you take the zipper pull off of the zip away hood part and replace it on the pocket? If you were to buy this, where would you rather have a missing zipper pull? On the zip away hood bit or on the pocket? If it were me, I'd rather have a missing zipper pull up there. Opinions for the chat. Come on, people. Interact. People are now talking about Pringles. Jason says it looks like a black bin bag. It does rather. But I thought we'd give it a go. Lex votes hood. It's getting very penisy again, Lex. Move the zipper pull. Yeah, I think if it's me, I'd want to be able to open my pockets quite frequently, but I'm not going to want to be able to take the hood off that often. Max says beer or wine. Max, I think you might be in the wrong chat. Just saying. Hashtag. Just saying. Okay. I paid all the money in the world. I paid £5 for the next 5 items altogether. £5 for the bundle. That's not my hood. And I'm starting to think it's you that sends the pictures, mate. I'm starting to think you're guilty. So £5 got me a Jack Royals hold all. It also got me this little purse, which was accessorised, I think. Yeah, accessorised